Get you some scopers. That won't go. Get back to rolling. Rolling on up the road. We've got ourselves a rodeo, boys. Please stay on that. Oh, when that fish went, man, that's so much fun. Get up in this boat. Oh, I love it when the plan comes together. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Bass Pro Tour in the Boat series presented by Railblazer. We are in the boat, as you can tell, and we are actually out here on Toledo Bend. Second day of practice coming up. We added a day of practice. We did, but there's a day of practice added this year on the Bass Pro Tour. So we actually get 2 full days, daylight to dark, today being the second day, and then a third kind of half a day or so. But yeah, that's where we're at, man. It's exciting. Start to the year, getting back at it. It's been quite a long off season, honestly. You know, we had our last Bass Pro Tour in early August, so it's been a while, even though we're pretty early this year, end of January, and on the place I've been. I think I fished 4 or 5 Elite Series here, you know, over the years. Had some decent finishes here, had some, you know, not so good finishes here, but all in all, it's a great lake. It's a great place to have a tournament. Huge lake. Currently, the lake's come up like 2 foot in about 4 days, 3 or 4 days. They had tons of rain down here before we got here, so that's why water in a lot of places is very, very dirty, but there's plenty of clean water too. Yesterday I spent on the south end. I've got one place on my mind up here up north I'm going to look at today. I don't even know if it's going to be fishable. It's over there across the lake, but I'm gonna ride over there and look at it. Kind of one of those deals to get it off my mind or keep it on my mind, one or the other. Ride it off or put it into play. But so yeah, that's it. Start of the year again. It's exciting. Always excited to get back to a new season, fresh start, and ready to get after it. So, all right, little midday practice update here on the second day. It is almost 1 o'clock. So I fished one area this morning, and I had like a couple little bites, and then I caught one fish, 4.5 pounder. Really nice one. That's the only fish I hooked, and so left there, and it looked good. It was a little bit cool. The water was like 50, 51. It looked good, but it doesn't really set up well, in my opinion, at the water temperature the way it is. So loaded up, come back down. There's a couple of bridges that I had crossed getting over there. I'm trying to make sure I ain't hit a bunch of something. And they had some current. The water was muddy. But man, I'm gonna put in here and go try around one of these bridges. Real quick, caught one that was right at 2 pounds. My scale says like 198. I don't know if that'd be a 2 pounder or not on theirs, but then caught another small one and caught another one that wouldn't have scored, or it was like 196. I'm assuming it wouldn't score. And then come on back, there's another little bridge way back in here, and I caught 2 more little ones, and then I did catch 2 for sure scoreables. One pretty nice one. I have to go through a little bit of this tree right here. 2 3/4 pounders. So there's definitely a few bites around that bridge where I could get to some rock. Went to another part of it and didn't have any rock there, didn't get any bites. I'm going over to the other part now to see if I can get to some rock again and see if I can get a bite. But very muddy water. I mean, I say it's muddy. It looks terrible. You can actually see about 2 inches. It's really not that bad. But there are some bites in here. A lot of current. Water's the warmest I've seen. It's like 56, 57 or so. which is what I thought it would be back in these kind of places with, you know, as warm as that rain had been. I thought it would be that kind of warm. So part of it's, you know, I guess kind of more of what I would have expected. But yeah, not been a terrible day, but it's been a very scattered out day. It'd be a hard day to do in a tournament because it's been here and there, and yeah, that part of it would make it hard. That's it. That's your update. All right, pretty late in the day. It's been an okay day. I've caught some fish. I've caught quite a few small ones. I did just catch it real nice, and what's good, probably can't see that for the sun. There's one just busted right out there. We're gonna let this one go. Fatty, probably 3.5, 3 3/4. Been 2 or 3 busts right there. Missed one right over there that busted. They're actually blowing up on bait back in this little pocket. It's like 54. There's a little bit of grass. This is the kind of thing I was looking for the whole time, so I'm pretty excited about this. Definitely quite a few fish in here, way more than what I think you would think just blowing through an area like this. So good sign, very good sign, very, very, very good sign. I like it.
Get boat number 30, Hot Devo.
All right. It's gonna be close.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
2 pounds, 0 ounces. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, little buddy. That will work. Thank you, Lord. I'm glad he wasn't a ½ ounce less than he was, because it looked like it was right on the verge. I caught, I don't know, 5 or 6 in practice that I weighed on my Rapala scale. They were like 194 or 196, 198. It's like, are those going to go 2 pounds on that scale, or are they going to be 115s, you know? I don't think I don't know.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
115. Can we check him again?
Yes, sir. 1 pound, 15 ounces.
Okay.
Non-scorable.
Yep. That won't go. Look how fat that fish is. Golly. Dude, that is a tub.
2 pounds, 11 ounces.
211. Dude, that is a fat little dude. That fish can't be 15.5 inches long. Too bad that last one wasn't that fat. Thank you, Lord. He's a super scoper.
Super scoper.
Yeah. Dude, he thumped it. Thunk. That bites on that chatterbait have been pretty soft. That one there was not.
Ready when you are. 2 pounds, 7 ounces.
2 7. That'll work. That'll work. Pretty one. Thank you, Lord. Need to do a little better job on my landing. I've tried to swing them with too much line out so far, but I'd hopped it a couple times. I mean, cool. Come off, dadgummit. It was the hardest bite I've had, and that's why he come off. I popped it through some grass. Cool. A friend of mine at home keeps stats for me of like my catches and losses for the year. A fish I hook. You know, a missed bite doesn't count, but if I hook a fish like that one there, then I mean that's going to count as a loss. So like I've caught 4, lost 1. So try to help me. Scoreable or not, doesn't matter. Last year for the year, I was like 90, 91%, something like that. You know, treble hook heavy tournaments were obviously worse. I think the worst one was at home. And I was like 82% or so. Yeah, the Cherokee. Yeah. You know, cold water and treble hooks. There was a fish just fed. Trying to keep my shadow off of it. Yeah, like cold water and treble hooks, you know, is a tough combination. They're not eating the bait as good and whatever. I think Kissimmee and he won't score. Like if he was to come off right there, he still can't. I caught him. You know what I mean? I could have swung him in the boat. And, I think Kissimmee and Murray were my 2 best ones. They were like 95, 96%, something. Yeah, it was pretty close. Those were single hook bait tournaments, you know, primarily. A lot of braided line. All right, here we are, day 1, stage 1. All the ones today. Except I'm not number 1 right now. But it is the first period break. A little frustrated, honestly. I mean, I caught 3 and I caught them quick. First 30 minutes or something. Had one more scoreable on, I'm pretty sure. And caught 4, 5, 6 little ones. Don't know why that one little hole is so good and nothing else around there is any good. And I don't know why it wasn't any better than it was, to be honest. But yeah, we got to start anyways. We caught a few. Edwin caught him a big one right there towards the end of the period. I think Andy's unfortunately still looking for his first one. Overall, the weights are, cut weight is around what I thought it would be. There's a few people below the cut with 15, or let's see, the 20th place cut. Let me say that 20th place cut is about what I thought it'd be. It's like right at 5 pounds. 10th place, which is actually the cut line this year, is 15. I don't know. I guess that's what I thought. It seems a little high to me. Yeah, so they definitely, a few of the scopers have really put it on them. Obviously Jacob catching them and Drew Gill. Yeah, definitely. Other than Cliff Crochet's 11-pounder, that's pretty cool. But we do have a start. We have caught fish, so we're making a move. I moved a little bit right here at the end of the period. Didn't get where I'm headed. I know it wouldn't, but going to go out of this creek and go out here to the main lake, fish around some. So that's what's up. I feel like I hit one. Wasn't really like he tried to bite it. There's one. Don't think he's gonna score though. Not hardly gonna do anything. we go. Yes, sir. That's a real one.
Yes, sir.
I was a little worried when I started to swing him. Thank you, Lord.
4 pounds, 6 ounces.
4, 6, pretty one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at how pale. Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Well, that was a good way to end it. I almost didn't catch one that period. I tried real hard not to, but then I did right at the end. It was a good one, 4 pounder. So came back to where I started. Hadn't been in here 5 minutes to caught that one. So I'm definitely gonna make a couple laps around here this time before I leave. Yeah, I don't know. Been tough. Been very tough on me, which it wasn't great in practice, but there's definitely some fish in this hole. So I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time in here. I may spend the whole period in here. We'll just see if I can get a bite or two every now and again. Let's go. One more period and it'll make up some ground. That will score. Dude, he come at me so fast. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get caught up to him. I just barely had him too.
2 pounds, 11 ounces.
Okay. What's 10th place? Dude, I had just threw in there once. I was like, I'm gonna throw through there again.
Yeah. 3 pounds, 14 ounces.
Yes, sir. Chunkers. Chunkers. Maybe it's... That was an aggressive bite. Just made the blade quit for a second. Don't. Told you. Told you I was one bit it right there.
You did, you saw that.
I think that might just go. And it'll work. I watched that one. Almost a topwater bite. Did you see him roll on it? It is
Looking down.
I mean, it's almost like a topwater. Stay on there. I think she'll go. Watch out, Ed.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
Better watch out, Ed. Yeah, that rain sure brought it up. Stay on there. And we'll score. He about short lined me. I mean, any less line, he'd have been in the boat when he bit.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Well, it ended up being a good day. Second period, come back in here, caught a really good one right as the period ended, and just went out through there, and it was on. It was on. So good end of the day for sure. Very thankful that just made a good decision to come back in here. I was tore. I didn't really know what to do. Like, I've got to go back in there and check it again. And good call. There's a lot of fish in there. So I know somewhere I'll be back in a day or two, no doubt. Good day, good start to the year.